I think it's probably surprising to most people that Renegades ended up winning. They're definitely like still good players, so they could have taken the set, but I think if you're like a betting man, it would probably have been safe to put on Sanguine.
Neither team really surprised me or brought anything like different to this tournament. I maybe thought they would.
Not really. I didn't expect them to win really, but not that big of a deal.
My thoughts? I think Sanguine kind of just choked again, like they did at the last playoffs. I think Renegades kind of played pretty poorly as well, but I think they played a little bit cleaner than Sanguine. But I think both teams played pretty bad in general.
I was a little bit surprised because I kind of thought going into it that Sanguine would just, no matter like what happened in the early games and stuff, that Sanguine would win just because they, I think, were the better team, or that's what I thought going into it.
I don't think Sanguine were playing their best, obviously, but I think maybe Renegades look a little bit more scary, maybe more like a LAN team that can, beat a top seeded SPL team, and I guess we should just be on our guard, I guess, for them kind of having a lot of momentum coming into this set.
I mean, fatigue is definitely something that happens, or something that can happen to players during when you play that much. But I think just the type of players that is on the team, I don't think it would ever happen during a LAN setting or a time where it's really important.
No, it doesn't really bother me at all. I'm pretty used to this routine, and I think for anyone who's played SPL for, I don't know, as many years as I have or longer, that we're used to playing online or on LAN, so the environment doesn't really matter to me a ton. I would prefer to play in person, but I'm fine either way.
No, I mean, I played most of my games from home, so I wasn't flying around or anything, just because of how COVID is and whatnot. There's just no reason to be here. Personally, I'm not very fatigued. I think I've been playing the game long enough, both casually and professionally, to be able to play the game, 7 days a week, every week, and not feel too fatigued about it.
Definitely is unfortunate that we're not able to play with the studios, and playing tournaments online like this will be the second one this year online. It's definitely rough, not just because of connection. Usually there's no connection issues, but it's just rough because you don't get to see your opponent across from you. There's not that whole setting of going traveling somewhere, even if it's 5 minutes away, just going somewhere and bringing your setup and being ready at that place that you go to just compete, sitting away from the people you're against. So it's definitely a much different feeling. But I think at the end of the day, the best team is the team that can adapt to the circumstances and everything. So.
Yeah, I feel really confident. I always do. I just think that we're just a better team than Renegades, and I just think that if we play our best, I think we should just 3-0 them, and I don't think it should be close. And then, whatever happens the rest of the tournament happens.
Yeah, as long as Jake doesn't have a pop-off set, and we don't get on set going 10-0, then we're probably gonna be good to
go. Yeah, definitely feeling confident. I think it'll probably be a pretty easy win.
Renegades, I think, is a good team, but we're feeling confident and we should be able to 3-0 them.
I basically think as long as we take it game by game and don't kind of get in our own heads, if we maybe lose a game or just throw a game or something, then I'm pretty sure that we're going to have a good tournament. I literally just think if we get in our own heads, that's the only way we can basically beat ourselves.
Well, hey there, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to Day 2 of the Phase 2 playoffs.
Sets, dude. That's what I'm here for.
Right, that's the big story here. If the Renegades can keep things going, including Phase 1 playoffs, Renegades have played Ghost 6 times this year. Ghost has won 5 of those. Remember, late on in Phase 2, there was that 2-0 win for Ghost over the Renegades. This is what Mike wants to do.
You can kind of see that Lasmus thinking about already rotating to this lane a little bit, trying to give a bit of relief here for Variety. It may be you want Variety to get to that level 5.
Stun, pin, both connect. Fine, okay, knocked up, taken low. Now you just need some autos.
Oh, the slows.
If you're the Renegades, Variety's going to take the path around the side, but looks like they've given up on this one. The slow will connect onto Lasbra as well. Enough tankiness from this Osiris early on to stay alive. Blue buff is coming back up, though. Twig is going to rotate his way over.
I don't know about this.
Might see a little fighting happening. Lasbra is going to get pinned down, but he'll dash away, and Ghost Gaming will secure their blue.
Doesn't find the kill. FineOK stays in lane, and now it's turnaround.
Whoa! Sam looking for the 1v1, one level down over Venenu. FineOK is there. First blood over to Ghost Gaming. Lasbra stunned down onto Sam, but the damage is there from Fino. A double kill for the Ghost Gaming solo laner. Variety will pull back one though, and now we got a slap fight going here. Variety is going to dash back in. Watch out for Twig. He's rotating around the backside of FineOK. Can stay alive long enough. Baiting him right back into his mid laner. Will Variety use any more? The bait and switch is happening. Apple does not connect. Variety on the sidestep, but looks like he might end up going down at the end of the day. FineOK, a 3-kill swing.
Oh my gosh. Dave, imagine being Variety, right? Getting a gank at level 3 from your jungler, and then your solo laner that you're up against gets 3 kills. Your lane's over.
F6.
Your lane's over at that point already. Poor Variety under that circumstance there. But this has just opened up a window now potentially for that Pyromancer to be looked at.
Yeah, it's going to go down for Ghost Gaming unless Variety can steal it away. Sam pulls in the Ratatosker. Ghost Gaming get the Pyro, they get Variety, and now they get a 3,000 gold lead 10 minutes into the game.
Guys, trying to gank me?
What is that guy doing?
I don't know. Nice job there.
Get out of my lane, Jake.
Nice
They make a
job,
red.
fellas.
They make a red.
It's an engage onto Mike, but then Mike just leaps up and over, and Mike has done more damage to Barracuda than I think Renegades were prepared for. The 9 turns blessing in the mid, though, from Lasbra. Pulls in 2, but he only gets 1 of them, and FineOK with the double out of the mid. Expands his kills to 6. Now Barracuda and Jake left running. Variety in the back. Has through the Cosmos. If he can close the gap here, down he slams over onto mid. So at least Variety can maybe get 1, but no, Mike is going to leap away. He'll stay alive here for the time being. Variety will not get the
Okay, nice job.
I'm 7-0 by the way.
Yo,
so
Alec is fed out of
Can we go gold or no?
The solo laner from Ghost Gaming is 7-0-2. That's 9 kill involvement at 11 minutes in the game.
and start to look towards that. On the flip side, though, the Renegades are doing what they need to do, not overextending for objectives that they otherwise can't contest. But here's a fight. Sam Prosaka looking for the engagement. Barracuda, he's found the opening kill, but PBM with the Ragnarok will rip on through Venenu's health bar, through the Cosmos, down from Variety. This is a separated fight. Renegades effectively losing 4v2 against FineOK and Mike.
Deal with 3 members for a while around that FG afterwards. So just see how this one plays out. You're looking for a big play from Renegades here. It's time to commit on this Phoenix or the middle one. Pick your poison. It's one of the two, and you're gonna have to make something happen here to try and give you a window. You need 2 kills.
Ghost Gaming considering the dive on the right side. Phoenix Mike has pulled Lasbra just away from the fight. He doesn't need the kill because that opens up Variety for death. Venenu, big Kraken, deletes Barracuda, but here comes FineOK, 8-0, rolling down the right side of the map. Ghost Gaming, they haven't even gotten the Phoenix yet.
I'm on Phoenix.
You guys end off
Yeah.
that, it's up to you.
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah, we heal and just end, I think.
I don't have fire though. Can we just do it in their face right now? Are you
I
sure?
think so, I think so.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Sure
I
you
have tether, I have tether, I think you
Did you
can.
mojo ult?
Okay, defend. Yeah, she did.
I think it should be okay.
He's tethered, he's tethered.
Possibly.
He's really low, really low.
I'm just gonna kill him.
He's dead,
him.
nice.
Just send
It's in the game, man.
I'm taking pain, I don't want to die to it though, because I haven't died yet this game. I'm gonna drop it.
Kind of
You
dash
can
off
skip to me.
that last fight.
Nice.
GG.
We've seen the Renegades do this. Venenu, early pressure in the mid, gives him just a quick lead and then an immediate red buff invade from the Renegades. It's just going to be a good old-fashioned battle and one that the Renegades win. But you got to be able to stay alive if you get it done. Jake with the freeze onto Mike. They'll swap spots. Jake gets out alive. And it's a red buff invade gone right.
Same time though, this is the one thing about supports. We'll talk about that again in a second because this invade could be problematic.
Froze me. I'm fine.
I'm gonna pull
go on
blue
this guy
soon.
a little bit.
Pulling blue.
You got it? Can we hit him?
I'm playing a little bit early.
I can pluck him after.
I can
We
clear and
should
come
go. We should go.
Yeah, man.
Ben can rotate off mid.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Nice job, Max.
Nice
Kill this
job.
guy. Yeah. I'm gonna blink body block him. And then we'll go
back.
I'm rotating really high. I think
fuck.
that's good.
I have a plucking too.
Yeah, you can chase
This
him.
is fun as well. He's gonna die.
He's just dead, right?
Give me kill.
Yeah, absolutely. There's
Okay, I'm going to red.
Lucky Ben. They might run to our red still.
He's going to get 2 kills in about 2 seconds there. 2-0 start. It's not FineOK, but it's Panic Cat this time.
Was it worth the purple invade? No.
As Sam will blink in, we call his name, and now he's got Lasbra in an awkward spot. Oh, Sam over the wall, the Typhoon just wide. The route from Mike won't be there either, but FineOK likely has the damage. He sure does. Kraken gobbles up Variety. Ghost Gaming, they pull back 2 more. The better deep ward coverage on either side of the jungle. Backside of the Gold Fury pit, now backside of the Fire Giant pit as well. Final K, he wants to go. He's blinked in, caught the ultimate onto Variety. Mike around the backside, but look at Twig. He's being soloed down here by Lasbra. Will Lasbra finish the kill? He sure will. Sanford Soccer dashes away, but it's a double freeze from Jake. Sets up a big fight now for the Renegades. Scarab's blessing right back into the wall. The man keeps hitting him. Sanford Soccer. He's gotta leave, but Lasbra's got a couple. Mike's gonna go down as well. Renegades. There we go, Renegades. I imagine this will be a slow play as both teams look for a pick. Keep your eyes on Lasbra, though. He's got a wave pushed in on the right.
He does, and someone may have to go and defend that. If they do, it could signal Renegades to look for the Fury or collapse on Sam.
Oh, it's a stun onto Sam. He's taking half of his HP. Absolutely no chance for the Ghost Gaming jungler. And it's going to be a tier 2 tower that goes down as well. Ghost Gaming pull back from the Fury. Renegades do the same instead of just the towers where their eyes go. Renegades continue now to expand on this lead. What was even has quietly become a 3,000 gold lead.
No, we're fine.
They are on it. They're on it.
Okay, I can come around.
I'm coming. I'm walled out.
I can come back
Weighing
around.
on the wall. It's probably low.
I'm ready here.
Yo, Set's
I
on
frenzied us.
I can probably kill you, Mir.
Set ult.
On the side of Cyrus, you're running away.
We're good. I'm plucking Osiris.
Set B.
I ult his hand.
I'm staying for set.
Cyrus 1 HP.
He's no bees, no dash, no bees, no
I'm
dash.
reading the set.
They're coming to you guys. Ymir really low.
Help me.
Nice. I'm really low.
That's a new set.
I'm trying to
Help him out.
I'm coming.
I could maybe
They chase,
go
they
into
dash
that.
in. Hachi dash in.
I have skill soon.
Ymir missed his blink freeze.
Hachi's going free. Nice, you got him. Careful, Mori's still coming.
stealth.
Behind you.
I read
Nice. That's
That's
it.
speed.
Nice.
Good shit, dude.
I don't have charge.
Low.
I can get charged pretty quickly
Yeah, if
though.
you can blink freeze too.
Does he have crit? He does have crit, so they're gonna do it fast.
They're not on it.
Yeah, they also have set on it.
Okay, what's that? Just tell me right away when you see it.
Ymir's really low. I blink past as well.
Nice.
It's half.
Okay, nice. I'm about to be here.
It's 40.
Run it to them, maybe?
He has free so it's 4K.
He goes in on Barrow. He's
Gotta go on
gonna
Hachi.
freeze.
Didn't get
Nice
it.
try.
I puck set.
Hello, they're fighting.
Respect that.
Funky low.
He's dead. Being pushed down by a Phoenix. Somebody's going to have to deal with that at some point. This is what the Renegades have been waiting for. Captain Twig is now being jumped on. Mike, he's pulled in. Jake, but the big time freeze. It's not enough. Sam for Soccer ends up getting the kill here. A Typhoon flies through the Renegades backline. As Final K is there on the chase as well. Ultimate will connect onto Variety this time. And a Scarab's Blessing awaiting just around the corner. I believe Venenu transforms into Kepri there at the end, trying to save his solo laner's life. Lasbra a bit caught out. Final K receives the real Scarab's Blessing. Can the Renegades stagger out their damage well enough? They sure can. Final K goes down. Mike has to leave. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Renegades ahead.
Oh, nice. Big time. That's a beat. That's a beat.
Take us.
Nice. That's right. Somebody has to back right.
I'm back. I'm gonna go walk there.
Did you just chase him?
Try to get into right. Yeah.
I tried to blink his wall and I didn't actually blink it.
I might need you, Max, because you can.
I don't see him. He's not there.
Oh, kinda intent, I guess.
Is gonna have to go look at them, and it's Captain Twig for the time being. So, Fire Giant will respawn. No Captain Twig, but also no Lasbra. Lasbra's just been pushing down this left-hand side of the map. Ghost Gaming a bit slow on their response. It's only Mike there for the time being. Mike has been stunned in. Variety around the backside of the Kepri. Kepri will dash away. Variety up and over. Thorns have been popped here. Panda Cat drops down the Fields of Love. Variety is burned.
I slowed him.
Cyrus.
Osiris really low.
I hit the carries.
Nice.
I ulted you, Max.
Step behind. That's really low.
Yeah, we going. Himself, so many low members of Ghost Gaming. You just need to chase now. If you're the Renegades, Jake has detonated his ultimate. Fine, okay though. He's in the backline. What can this King Arthur do? Barracuda onto the horse, rushes away. Sam for Soccer solos down Venenu over on the left-hand side of the engagement. Barracuda chased in by Fino K. Big fight for Ghost Gaming. That's his tether. They use wall. I blink it. 50%.
Yeah, it's getting low. Yeah, we're good.
We're fine. They're on it.
They're on it. Nice.
Yeah, going. I'm gonna pluck Osiris.
Set's behind.
I'm chilling. I'm trying to live.
You rid of them.
I got hot shielded, but I'm good.
Osiris on me.
Hit the Osiris.
I'm coming.
They're still trying to go in.
I plucked him.
I can stun him after.
Morgan
I
Aegis.
stun him.
Can you kill Morgan?
You get him Mori. Can you get him
Not really. We should get out. Get out with the fires, maybe.
Live.
Try and live, yeah. Hachi's chasing.
You're good, you're good.
I should be able to kill Hachi. I can kill
I rooted
Hachi.
them, Max. I rooted them.
I'm with you,
Ymir, fucking Ymir.
Oh, I fucking messed
That might
it
be
up.
under.
He's out. I'm
I
coming
know
back to you guys.
we're fine, we're
I can go. I can chase him. I can chase him.
Yeah.
Ymir, careful, Ymir.
That's his ult.
Can we look at Ymir?
Up in hearts.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
Ymir. Look at Ymir.
I'm gonna pluck him next to Mantle.
I got
Let's
first.
kill him. Kill him.
I ulted you, Ben.
I got him in there. I got him in there. I got him in there. That's his beat. That's his
I'm 1
beat.
HP, I'm 1 HP. I have to get out.
You're okay, Sam. Stand back.
I'm owning.
Yeah, pluck for the
I'm plucking Osiris, yes.
I'm coming, Sam. I'm coming, Ben. I'm coming, Ben. Go on
Set's
the
coming
stairs.
under, Set's coming under.
Come on, I'm gonna go on set. This here.
Max, I'm not next to you. I'm not next to
Good
you.
shit, dude.
This set's here. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I can get it with you guys.
I'm cutting off to the left.
Yeah, cut him off, Max.
Can we go fire?
We might be able to end if we kill this guy.
You might go.
I'll
Push
over here, I'll get
Just push
him.
me.
Yeah, yeah,
That's on Max, that's on Max.
Set went on Max.
I'll kill him.
Are we
Can we go
going
mid?
fire?
No, go fire. End.
I'm gonna look at Osiris the whole time, I think. I'm just
Okay.
standing there. I rooted Hachi. Yeah, go in. My option's 7. I'm
That's
gonna
a
use
dash.
it on Max. I want to use it on Max. Defend.
I can get on Hachi. I can get on
End the
Hachi.
game.
Ult
Yeah.
in 3. Ult in 3. Ult in 3.
That's Hachi ult.
Just hold me.
Yeah, hit Titan.
I will
Hit the
soon.
end of the game.
I got him in the
I
air.
ulted Max. Max, we're good.
Hachi,
Nice.
Very sloppy.
Ghost Gaming, 1 game away from moving on to the finals. I think you want to start a clock because Ghost have a clock to victory here with how this composition is drafted. If Renegades need a really big early game, and already this invade on red is the right way to try and start it.
It is now the second game in a row we've seen this from the Renegades. But Ghost Gaming, they are here to play as well. Big silence from PBM. He's got 2 locked in. Jake will get body blocked to death. Panda Cat, 1 minute and 5 seconds into game number 3, will get first blood.
But already a deficit and an advantage for Ghost, and once again, it's that Cupid that got the kill.
Wow! Sam, oh my god, I did not expect that. Venenu, gone. I mean, deleted. Delete key on Venenu. I don't know, he's at what, 3/4 of his HP, and Sam hits near every tick of damage he needed to there. Unbelievable. This guy, everyone on the Renegade, or against everyone rather, on the Renegade. So, blink from Jake, blink from Variety as well, so maybe in the first few minutes that's where Ghost Gaming can start to find themselves a small advantage. Variety had warded these back camps just a moment ago, so you know where Sanford Soccer is rotating, and you're going to blink your way in, get the knockback. Are you serious with this damage? Up and over goes Variety. Sanford Soccer lives, but Variety might have gone too far in.
Grasp!
There's the damage, there's the kill, grasp of death from the back line. It's a 1-for-1 trade as we stand. Now PBM being chipped away, double kill for Lazarus. Renegades off to the races. Be interesting.
You say that, but look at those Hunters levels is the most interesting thing because they've got on check. They're higher than the solo laners.
Here comes Variety into the back line. Twig gets plucked right back through, but did that save his life for the time being? It looks like it did. PBM is going to dash through a few members of the Renegades as well. Final K off to the right-hand side of your screen into the Cosmos. He's going to get channeled here. Down he crashes onto Venenu. Venenu has to use his beads in order to keep him alive for the time being. That's a frenzy from PBM to keep Ghost Gaming pushing forward here. The Renegades are the ones whose health bars are melting. Sam for Soccer looking for the re-engage, and he's got it right back behind Variety. Half HP, grasp of death connects onto everyone from Ghost Gaming. That saves the life of everyone else on the Renegades. 1 for none, benefit for Ghost.
A benefit for Renegades, actually, because all that while there, Dave, sneaky Barracuda was doing the Oni Fury at the same time. But this could definitely go in Ghost's favor now because this call could be the one that gives them the swing back into this game that Renegades have been controlling consistently until that last little skirmish.
Ghost helping me save some face here.
Look at you. I walled him.
Yo, Hachi out!
He's dead, he's dead. Look at
over the wall.
Look at Set, look at Set.
Maybe we should.
I'm gonna think run. Maybe help Max. Maybe help Max. Keep running. They're chasing. They are chasing.
Stunning 2. I can be body body.
Keep running.
Hachi dash.
He's dead.
Set dash in.
Oh, I walled you.
I can go for 7. I'm on 7. She's slow. That's her Aegis.
Yeah.
Shobek will be there soon.
She's dead. Oh, I got her.
Nice job.
I'm gonna go right.
We can take.
Shove waves, get farm. We're feeling good.
We have only ways to worry about. I'm getting cat shield, by the way, Ben.
My bad, Max.
You're good. That was troll.
I already got us clap.
Massive, and a big reason Ghost, I think, come out ahead.
And you mentioned the 5-on-5 there. I mean, it was mainly a 5-on-4 as we watch Variety take on
right.
Twig here. He won't get the kill on Twig unless the rest of the team turn up. He's really committing though. Oh, this is a bit much.
Oh, Aspera wants to chase. He wants to make it 6. Down comes Fino K. The engagement, the stun is there onto the set. Awesome Jake, so low, but the damage from Ghost Gaming, it's not there. Jake lives on. Fino K rooted on in by the Renegades. Down, slam Sam for Soccer. Double tap, deleted. Barracuda Variety has to dash his way off to the left. Ghost Gaming now 4 versus 4, but the health bar's always going to favor Ghost here. Variety should be able to escape, but no, he won't. There's the CC chain we expected to see. He's locked in. Down he goes. Sam for Soccer has helped turn this game around.
He has, but more importantly, that was a Variety play on Hell that started this off, and it's the carries that have died. But now that another carry could die as Venetti falls on this left-hand side.
Man.
Yes, we'll see a tower kill in the mid lane, trades up, but this will be a tier 2 as well.
They sure do. Can't imagine a much more
They're going.
cop to fight it into, but here come the Renegades. Double kill for Panda Cat out of nowhere on the back line. Ghost Gaming, they're going to hit the gas here. Final K, has he found Vera? He sure has. Vegas for 5 seconds. Ghost Gaming starting to run away with this fight, might run away with the game. Variety, the last man standing. The sun is setting on the Renegades' run. Ghost Gaming, one last fight to win it. They'll move on to the finals.
They will indeed move on, and it was a good performance from Ghost here today. Full credit to Renegade stepping up, but Ghost just show their gut pulls are deep. Their play style, they can play from behind, they can play from ahead. This is a team to watch, and this is the reason why a lot of people expect them to win Phase 2 playoffs. Great performance from both teams here, but it, like you said, Dave, is a 3-0 to Ghost.
It is Championship Sunday here in the Phase 2 playoffs of the Smite Pro League. Dolson and Mifflin on the desk to bring you through it. Miff, what a weekend we've had to get up to this point. Some upsets, some predictions from dogs that have gone awry, and now we've got a rematch of the Phase 1 finals. That should be a good one.
Roar moves in with that watery grave. Unable, though, to defend the buff, but Mike gets hit by the searing pain. Now Benji closing the gap, so Mike uses the ultimate on himself. That is enough to deter that kill coming out from Benji. And I know we don't often love when supports use that ultimate on themselves, but that was the right timing as Panda Cat gets caught by the Fields of Love, held onto his ultimate. That's becoming a bit of a trend this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, just locking him down. Speaking of locking down, Final K stuck under the tower.
And adapting, able to find that kill. Constant pressure here from Radiance. And even though they couldn't defend the blue, they do move up and get that kill in right lane there on the Final K.
Yeah, go for it.
Rod, Kuzma top right. I'm starting to walk over now.
Guys, dead.
Nice job, guys.
Kill.
Nice.
Brother.
Very nice. They were rotating top right, so we should all be a little careful.
Yeah, circuits there. Point red.
Their Blue's gonna be up soon. We don't have to go for it.
Oh, we could. We saw Kraken in my pluck. How are you feeling?
Okay,
bud?
I mean,
I need to back.
He doesn't.
You do lose a little bit of power for Sam, and you have to remember that shield on Odin scales off your power, and so it's not going to be as potent right here.
Big Kraken lands on the Benji, though, and Benji can't escape. The Fields of Love was there to help, but it was not enough. Kraken spells his in. There's the cage, and Roar is locked inside, but he escapes barely. But Panda Cat has pulled out the scope. Big blink gets Roar out of trouble. So far, only one casualty, the solo laner for Radiance. They have all scattered to the hills. Ghost regrouping around the objective, and they're burning it quick. Primal Fury down to half. Teams is nearby, but no ultimate, adapting close as well.
I rooted him.
Hit this guy. He's up
I rooted raw.
We got it.
I plucked him. I sprinted.
Suck it, took a little damage.
Circuit no ult. Nice
Nice
job.
kill.
Good job, Mac.
I'm out.
I can chase.
Can we go Pyro?
This team is dealing with adapting single target pick a little bit better, but Twig, I mean, look, we know you used to be a juggler, but holding W is not the case. You got the Fury, man. Get on out of there.
Are posturing around the Fire Giant core. This is a big call for them, and they're right. Ghosts still have not completely regrouped after resetting, so the FG is now down to half. There aren't a lot of relics left up for Ghost. So Radiance drop down the fields of love, but Sam responds with his cage. He makes it out of there alive, and the Fire Giant still leashed, but Adapting hunts down Sam, gets the kill. Kraken lands onto Benji, but Radiance secure the Fire Giant in the back, but they're all so low. Can they escape with their lives as Panda Cat gets Benji? The snipes come out and Adapting low, but he able to avoid the last 2 shots. So Radiance, with a risky call, get away with the FG. Radiance right now trying to siege the tier 1. Ghost recognizing, as he said, they are still technically in the lead gold-wise, though FG is a tough fight. So they're going to at least put up a soft defense here on the tier 1. But Cyclone Spin slowly whittling away at this tier 1 tower. The mid wave back in, goes too far back, and that is it for this mid-tier 1. No way that Ghosts are going to overcommit for that tier 1 tower. 22 minutes into the game, they're eating up as much of the time of this FG buff as they can.
Yeah, as long as they slow it down. I mean, look, it went from 2 minutes to 1 minute incredibly fast. Now you're lucky if you can even get to the Phoenix line, let alone try to take a Phoenix here. You might be able to swing another tier 1, but Ghosts are putting up a solid defense. They're making it too timid for Cyclone to go in and chunk the tower down like you need your Hunter to do.
I'm looking
for
Roots, I guess.
They're waiting for the next wave.
I'm playing Circuit's
I'll
like 60%. She has no beat, keep in mind.
Yeah, I got a root on wrong, I got a root on wrong. Yeah, I'm cursing.
That's their Phantom.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm plucking Kuzma.
I'm getting in there, I'm getting in there.
I'm keep it off it.
Nice kill.
Can you help me, Mike? Oh,
No, I'm
not really low. Raw's really low, Raw's 1 HP, Raw's 1
I'm
HP.
plucking Circuit, maybe?
We can, I think.
Chill.
We
It's
gotta
a mission, though, with the Cupid heals and the Rot heals. That will be A-okay before too long. They even have Fire Giant sustain. They trade out Solo for support, though, Gore, and I don't know. I feel like that still favors Radiant. Well, look at this, though. Radiant's just kind of moving up in right, looking to see if maybe they can catch someone on Radiant's out of position. Aurora blinks in first, and Twig has to use the beads. That is a huge get for Aurora, but maybe Ghost can punish Benji for it. He's been locked in, so Benji is atop the horse. Aurora disrupting in the back with the Watery Grave as well, so the front line for Radiance have made it to safety, and Twig has lost his beads. Meanwhile, Fino K locked in battle with Adapting. That is the last breath down. Sam locks Adapting in with the cage. Panda Cat melts Aurora, and Ghost Gaming suddenly with a 2-kill lead in this battle. Radiance might just have to give it up. What's Radiance's way back into these next fights? Do you want them to contest this next FG or wait for defense?
Well, the last fight, I think 2 things. One is they get that Rawl before Kraken comes up, so they know they have maybe more secure than Ghost around this Fire Giant in the next 10 seconds, so they could try to work with that window. But also, they were just so disjointed in the last fight. I mean, Benji was one place, Aurora was one place, and Adapting was one place. And they didn't seem like they really knew what they wanted to accomplish in that team fight. I think if they isolate a target, they figure out who they want to go for here. Adapting can go in, find that pick, the target that he's meant to, and then the follow-up damage, the follow-up lockdown, should be there for Radiance to start a fight favorably for themselves. The longer they wait, I think the just better it gets for Ghost. It gets Sam into an interesting position, although right now he's doing a red buff. He gets Fine OK into an interesting position as this set to maybe find a through line to the back line, and it gives Sam that opportunity to get some lockdown and pair it with that Kraken again.
Well, they're in position now, aren't they? Ghost have Captain Twig's ultimate, but the Thorns Benji used is still on cooldown, so we're seeing the trade make some sense for now, but we only have 20 seconds to capitalize on that window. So Ghosts have the Fire Giant. It's lost about a quarter of its health, but Ghosts have reset it for now. They're looking for the fight instead. Mike.
I'm looking for it. Circuit's on me. I'm good though. I'm good.
You guys help us.
Raw Aegis,
Yeah, you're good.
Second the squad.
Yeah, I curse knocked them.
They're chasing me out.
Plucking Guan.
Nice try.
Kuzmo. Keep going on him. Keep going. Chase.
Can we chase it? Chase it. I struggle.
Go, Rob.
Raw no Aegis.
I can maybe chase him out. Oh,
chill to the
I can
low.
I can
I myself.
I'm in here.
I root Circuit.
Circuit no dashes.
You might have told me.
I got it. Nice.
Nice, end the fucking game. Let's fucking go, baby.
I can tank right now.
Yeah, I got whatever. Doesn't matter.
Good shit.
I don't think I played that game very well. Not gonna lie.
I played perfectly.
It's a DSI score just like that. Ghost have won game 1.
I mean, I don't know if you blinked there. I did at 1 second, just blinked for the last 2 kills, and when I opened my eyes, they were gone. I mean, instant delete from Ghost Gaming on that one.
No, they certainly can't. As Fine OK, who's hit 5 early, put a little bit of pressure there on Benji, but nothing too serious. As we rejoin this duo lane, where I thought we might see a little bit more action. It's mid, actually, where things are happening. Good ult there from Tings, but not enough. Captain Twig gets first blood for Ghost Gaming, as the Thor Hell combo has too much pressure. The ADCs trade ultimates, and Panda Cat has Adapting waiting for him when he lands, but Adapting blows Panda Cat up. The ultimate stem into the leap is too much damage, but Final K is here for revenge, hunting down the cat. Sam for Soccer dies in trade though, so far a 2-for-1 in favor of Radiance, and what more can they do now that Benji has arrived? Final K is low, getting some peel though from Captain Twigs mid-hell. Benji doesn't have the damage, and Final K lives, but this is the kind of fight Radiance need. A 2-for-1 helps them turn the momentum.
I can ult from here still.
Yeah, I think maybe we should if they go in. Their RDO's gonna blink this time. He's gonna blink right now.
That's up behind.
He's trying to. I stopped his blink. I stopped his blink.
Getting this ward here. Are they trying to go in now?
Yeah, we should be. RDO blink.
I'm gonna go in.
Oh fuck, I missed it.
I got him, Alec.
Let's Persephone Aegis.
I silenced.
I keep going, Sam. I can keep going, Sam.
He's dead.
I want to keep him.
He's frostbound to heal.
Yeah, I can keep going, Sam. He's
I can root RDO. I can root RDO. I did. Hit her.
Keep it really low. Keep it really low.
Okay.
Group up. Yeah, I gotta heal, guys. I gotta heal.
I have silences here.
Cupid no actives.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back.
Cupid no actives.
Root
Cupid no actives. Can you maybe jump on him?
Can we go fire?
I could dash.
I mean, just a perfect split for Ghost in that case, right? You get two members of the backline, nice, easy targets that are easily locked down for you, and you're able to get back there. And Sam, I love his pathing. He's just trying to run away and save his life, but he pulls Big Man Tings in that passive away from the fight even further. So there's nothing that Persephone is adding to the damage that Benji or Aurora can do.
Man, how often, Gore, do you get Fire Giant on 5 members and then you're down 3k gold afterwards? This Grasp of Death connects though, and Mike is the target. There's the CC from Aurora, and Tings making me look silly with another kill, so Mike goes down. But Ghost are going to trade this tier 2 tower. They burn the one in left, meanwhile Radiance burn the one in right. So Ghost takes some backs. They should be here in time to defend this Phoenix. And I think Radiance recognize that. They're going to take a bit of a reset here. This time, Gore, still the owners of a 3k gold lead, though.
What Ghosts really need is for Aurora and Benji to do pretty much what they did last game, right? Get a little too far forward without the rest of the team, a big silence to lock them down, and then just Panda Cat's existence with this build should be able to help get rid of one of them.
Heal up, Mike.
They're running it in. They're gonna blink maybe. They're gonna blink. Careful. He's blinking.
Their silence fielded up. They can't get in. They keep it ulted.
They keep it ulted. It did nothing. It did nothing.
Are we going
Up him. We're chilling. Guano. We just peel back. Yeah, we kill.
I was like, go.
Yeah, you're going.
RDO. She's really low.
I'm with you, Sam. I'm with you.
Best ult Aegis. That's a jump.
That's it.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm on her. That's right.
Can we go in?
Yeah.
That's her beat.
I got Guan.
Best is dead.
Guan beats down. Hit RDO.
I'm with you.
Guan after.
Yeah. Wall.
I have a root one.
He's slow.
I'm pretty low.
I'm rooting him.
Just kill.
He's gonna be hindered.
He's crippled.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
Can we keep going?
I can keep going. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Do.
That's your dash.
I get slower. She's slow.
Just no aegis.
Nice slow. That's her beat.
Can we kill her still? Can you take her?
Yeah, I can. I'm throwing this.
Watch.
I get slower.
Oh, fuck.
She's slow.
Can you get him? That's all you. Can we go mid?
I got him.
Go mid. I think we can.
Yeah, I think we can.
I can heal us.
I have ult and 8.
I have elbow for this.
I'm gonna keep us healed.
We can.
Just keep healing.
Yeah, just heal.
Dude,
I'm gonna dash it. I'm dashing at Cupid when I can.
We're up in 10. We have to focus time.
I'm dashing him. Combat him.
That's the beat.
I'm on 10.
Combo Nate. I'm gonna ult him.
Yeah, do it.
I hit him.
Nice. Keep hitting it.
Yeah, just hit
Up in
it.
3. Up in 3. 2.
It's coffins.
Oh, yeah, you're bringing it, Mike. You're bringing it. Yeah, we're good.
Nice silence, RDO. Let's fucking go, fellas.
Seems like Radiant have been pivoting just enough, trying to get something to work. Is Game 3 the time where it finally does, or do Ghost Gaming win the Phase 2 playoff finals? We'll jump in to find out.
I think they're waiting for potentially Cyclone Spin, or just trying to keep the fear in them to make sure they don't get too aggressive on the side of Radiance, because right now I'm keeping my eyes on Adapting. He's got that bat out of hell. He's going to start making some plays, and again, his safety is going to be essential, I think, for him to be able to make the plays that we've kind of been missing all set so far. And once he has that, once he starts making these rotations and the big ones into like mid or maybe even over onto the right-hand side, that will be game changer.
Benji successfully invades the blue buff, uses ultimate to escape because 4 members of Ghost are here. Fear no evil. Plus the Night Terror, and that will net first blood for Ghost Gaming. They've even got a chance for Benji as well. It's Fine OK. Hunt him down. The set gets a double kill to start off the game. Big Waxing Moon locks down Mike, so big man Tings does get the return kill, but Ghost are still here in numbers. The Strife not able to connect with the Waxing Moon there, but Fino K.
Nice. This guy's dead.
Let's fucking go,
Can you go to
baby.
it? I can go to it, Sam.
He's low, he's low.
Come back.
Take the win, take the win.
Yeah.
Nice fucking job, Fine, okay? Little fancy?
I was the disco passive.
All right, I'm going to retroactively cover everything I just said. You will struggle on this team with this comp unless you get 4 kills in a team fight early on. I mean, I've never seen them want someone so dead as to what they dumped into Aurora. But good follow-up, good chase down. It almost feels like Game 2 was just a warm-up for Finoke. I mean, we didn't get to really see.
It's working for them here, isn't it? As there's the blink ult from Sam for Soccer. Teams makes it out of there alive, but Finoke is still hunting. Makes it over the wall out safely, and Mike ends up with the kill credit. Finoke tried to back, but Adapting's on the way. Look at the skewer damage as Adapting takes half his health from that one ability. The apple lands onto Aurora to keep him safe, but Sam is in some trouble in the jungle. He leaps over the wall. Fields of Love is here too, but somehow Ghost Gaming are still getting out of here scot-free. Mike is in some trouble in the middle lane, but he dashes out, and Radiant somehow can't find a punish.
And once again, he's going for a Thieves. Like, he's looking to be tankier this time around than he was last time. I think Stone of Binding came out first last time. And either way, I wouldn't be surprised if he still goes for it. Having protection shred on someone that otherwise has none is always going to be something.
I'm gonna ult this, I think.
Coming out of base.
I'm gonna blink ult it.
I'm just killing one. I'm just killing one.
I got a big ult. Nice, I'm coming.
Double kill.
Okay.
One's really low. One's really low in mid.
gold?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
you guys can.
Yeah,
You guys,
do it.
one's really
I'm
low.
almost here, I'm almost here.
One's really low.
Changa, no blink ult.
Or Adapting didn't get to do anything in that fight. That means that full fury goes to Ghost. The whole team here to confirm. And Radiant, they're letting this early game get away from them.
Now just trying to find setup. Finoke has been the one that I think has caught my eye the most. I think this Discordia for Twig, the damage is there. Yeah, Sam has had much better ults and much better setup. Proactive is the word we've been using the last 2 games. I think that's exactly what we've gotten to see here. But it's been Finoke's rotations this time around. Much more into the game and into the fights than he has been in the last 2. And it feels like he's making a much bigger impact in the backline.
There's the Fear No Evil. Adapting makes it up to the sky, though, with that Bat of the Hell. Mike, underneath the Tier 1 tower, has been locked down, but he is able to retreat. Field of Love land, and even Cyclone Spin joins the fray, and Sam for Soccer would be a great bounty if they could lock him down. Twig low as well, but somehow Ghost Gaming weave their way out. Now Finoke is here for cleanup duty. He's got the mops, and he's got a double kill. The snipes land from long range from Panda Cat, and Finoke unrelenting, a triple kill from the set solo lane as he takes it to Radiance. They just cannot keep up.
Is incredibly difficult to do. I mean, Sam is going to be able to blink in Fear No Evil, and same thing for Finoke.
Yeah, exactly like that. And then Panda Cat has the snipes. That's it for Big Man Tings here in this fight. Aurora is low, and soon to join him as Captain Twig claims the scalp. Sam for Soccer moves in next. Overhand smash, and Benji has no hope of surviving. That's the 3rd kill of this engagement, going to Ghost Gaming. Adapting and Cyclone Spin have to run for the hills.
Yeah, it just kind of dawned on me. We're 24 minutes in. Normally, you look up at the map, you expect, okay, a couple Tier 2 towers standing for the team that's ahead. All 6 towers are still up. Most of them above half. I mean, you could maybe call mid and left in half, at half health at least, but I mean, for the most part, they're comfortable on the side of Ghost Gaming. Even if you win a fight here for Radiance, you're going to have to win a second one, because you're not going to be able to burn through all the structures, and that Titan will be too tanky otherwise.
They're trying to fight here. Oh.
They are.
Get to me, Ben. Get to me.
I frenzied you, Ben. I rid of the RDO.
I'm gonna cam in a second.
I'm coming.
Chonga and Camo. Can we kill those guys?
Yeah,
He's on me. Yeah, okay.
I'm owning. Keep it. Keep it really low.
Oh. I need help. I can come to you, Ben.
You got to
I'm
me.
gonna chase these guys out.
Max up.
This guy's an ulti.
I'm chasing this. Keep it out. You guys can end if I chase this.
No horse on him.
He's slowed. He's slowed again.
I can get him.
Kill this fucker. Yeah.
Got RDO. Speed. We're in, right?
End the game, maybe.
Where's Cupid? Max.
He's still here. I'm just messing with him.
Okay.
GG. Easiest MSI final of my life.
RDO. Too easy, baby.
Sweet. I should have killed it for my KDA, dude. Sweet. Let's go.
Good pop off.
Nice job, boys.
Oh my god.
What a tough final, eh? Nice.
I was gonna say the difference.
Yeah, same actually, Sam.
I played pretty bad yesterday. I played fine today.
You remember that? Dan, your hell game was so good.
I hate you.
Your whole game was so good. Well, finally.
It obviously feels really good. We won both of our sets 3-0. It almost felt like Renegades were even harder of a team to play against. I felt like they challenged our drafts more. They challenged us in game more. But it definitely feels good. I feel like now we almost have like a win-loss that's so strong that it could like probably go down in the history books of dominating Smite teams. So it obviously feels really good. Feel prideful for that.
Felt like it was, I don't know, I thought it would be more of a fight because I think Radiance is a really good team, but maybe they just had a bad day. I think we just kind of outdrafted them, kind of countered what they were doing, and they didn't really try to counter what we were doing for the most part, it seemed. It's easy to say in hindsight because maybe their plan just didn't go according to plan. And, you know, sometimes execution is the most important thing, but I think outdrafted them, outplayed them, and it was kind of just an easy finals. But, I mean, we'll take it. Free money.
Pretty good, I guess. Personally, not that happy with my performance, but we still won 3-0 in both the sets for the tournament, so it's a pretty good feeling. Well, it's good and bad to play bad, but still win pretty easily. It's just a nice feeling to have that you can rely on your teammates past like yourself, you know.
I'm feeling good. A little bit, I guess, shocked or surprised. I really expected a harder set, a really like a close set, just like last placements, because Radiance have well, since last time they had a tendency of really showing up for the tournaments that matter, and I really did respect all their players to have a better day today. So I'm shocked. I'm glad we won, but I'm more surprised than anything, I guess.
I don't really feel that emotional after winning. The sets were kind of easy, not to throw any shade at teams, but they're just shit and we're just good, so it just makes it easy. I don't know, I just think we had some like good picks and some good new things that we brought out, and a lot of teams were pretty disappointed in me. I don't think that they really showed anything different. Maybe they're just geniuses and they're gonna own us at Worlds because of that, but this tournament wasn't really that hype.
I don't know. We're kind of more focused on Worlds now. I'm gonna take a little break, do whatever we want to do, chill out, and then back to scrimming and back to the more important tournament, which is Worlds.
And last question is, so what do you plan to do for your couple weeks off before getting back into the Smite grind for Worlds?
Probably do a lot of streaming content, spend some time with family during the holidays, stay safe obviously because COVID and everything, and it's supposed to get worse during the winter, so hopefully everybody else stays safe as well. And you know, obviously still going to be playing Smite, maybe not scrimming as much until we get closer to Worlds, but going to be playing it at my off time, especially with content and everything like that. And you know, just going to the gym as usual, just chilling.
Well, I just texted some of my boys over at home, so when I get home, so there should be some celebrating.
Probably play like maybe, actually, Ben and I will play some tennis, you know, maybe I'll go rock climbing or something, but not really anything special, yeah.
So, you know, some tequila shots, some maybe some Henny, some screwdrivers, some Titos maybe, who knows, you know, we'll see what Papa's got prepared, so. Just go home, relax, celebrate, get back on the stream grind. I took some time off to focus on winning, came true, so. Back to the content creation grind, back to chilling, hanging out with friends and whatnot, and of course, staying safe from COVID, as everyone should be, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just having a good time.
I'll probably go see my girlfriend's family for Thanksgiving. That's up in New York, so you know, I'll chill with them. Basically, just relax. Maybe hang out with the boys before they fly home. But yeah, just basically relax. Maybe not play that much Smite over the next 2 weeks, because I will be playing it a lot before the Worlds. So.
Probably chill a little bit, hopefully try to see my family for Thanksgiving. I might have to drive up to Maryland, which is a bit of a pain in the butt because it ends up being like 10 hours both ways or maybe a little more depending on holiday traffic. But yeah, I think I want to do that. I haven't seen my family this entire year just because of like COVID and everything like that. So that's probably my plan. Other than that, probably just chill, gym. I do nothing fun, so that's about that. Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep all day, and I'm not even gonna think about Smite for the next 2 weeks. And it's gonna be the best 2 weeks of my life.